The revelation of the revelation. The four Gospels explained by their writers by Jean-Baptiste Roustaing, 1881. Source: www.tinyurl.com/the four Gospels. Flight into Egypt, slaughter of the innocents. Matthew, chapter 2, verses 13 to 18.
And when they were departed, behold, the angel of the Lord appeareth to Joseph in a dream, saying, Arise and take the young child and his mother, and flee into Egypt, and be there until I bring thee word, for Herod is about to seek for the young child, to destroy him. And when he arose, he took the young child and his mother by night, and departed into Egypt. And was there until the death of Herod, that the word of the Lord, through the prophet, might be fulfilled, saying, Out of Egypt have I called my son. Then Herod, perceiving that he was mocked by the Magi, was exceedingly angry, and sent forth and slew all the children in Bethlehem, and throughout the neighbourhood, from 2 years old and under, according to the time which he had accurately inquired of the Magi. Then was fulfilled the word of Jeremiah the prophet, saying, A voice was heard in Rama, lamentation and weeping, and great mourning, Rachel weeping for her children, and would not be comforted, because they are not.
Section 45. If you examine into events, you will always perceive the finger of God directing them, and providing for the future of the righteous. The Magi had informed Herod that they supposed that the child might be about 2 years old, according to the time when they received the spiritual revelation, the period fixed for their setting out, and the time which they spent on the journey. Herod ordered all the children of 2 years and under to be destroyed, including even newborn infants, because he did not see the Magi again, and feared there might be some mistake, and preferred rather to sacrifice a greater number of victims than to miss the child whom he wished to destroy. As the calculation of the Magi was only approximate, they could not give him positive information. This uncertainty prepared for the events which followed. After the Magi had left Bethlehem, the angel of the Lord warned Joseph in a dream, and sent him into Egypt, with Mary and the child. The children sacrificed by the cruelty of Herod were not lost victims. The Lord, in his benevolent foresight, had allowed this incarnation of nearly purified spirits, that their premature death might complete their experiences on earth, in place of expiation. The parents, whom you regard as innocent, were not forgotten, for the grief which they suffered was a trial which they needed. Everything is always foreseen, and provided for by the infinite wisdom of God. The revelation of the revelation. The four Gospels explained by their writers by Jean-Baptiste Roustaing, 1881. Source: www.tinyurl.com/the four Gospels.